where Bunting is an overwhelming favourite here. Tweddell lost to Bradley Brooks yesterday.
Outside.
Got a tough draw here on his hands in the second round.
25. Jack on the ball.
But he has got the darts.
First
so that's
leg.
a start.
Jack
literally.
First. Game on.
It's not a bad start at all, Rod. Hello, everyone. Tuning in around as you join us back on the board. Here for yet another contest, and a fierce one in the first meeting between these two players. Stephen Bunting involved in that corker against James Wade yesterday to take on Chris Dobey in the final.
43.
Just could not quite summon the same venom in that same final like he had in the prior games. It's quite the comeback to Tweddell with the first maxi of this outing.
$134.
Well, he has made a very good start here, the 30-year-old Jack Tweddell. On his own darts. But to get down to 130 with Bunting 194 behind, less these.
100.
Very smart setup here from Jack Tweddell.
22.
Didn't have to take it out straight away, but nevertheless leaves double four when he will return to get to this point, beating Dimitri van den Berg 6-3. For Stephen Bunting, it was all about beating Chris Landman 6-1 in his first round, but double four downstairs for twos, Madhouse for ones.
No score.
Not convincing. May get away with it, but not certain to. Another. Finds it. Double 11. Oh, Stephen Bunting whistles one wide to give Jack Tweddell the hurry up here on double four. Well, we've seen this movie before. This time outside double two. Well, that's half a dozen he's missed for the leg that he dominated. May split this. Opts to go straight at it and to hit it.
First leg against the throw. And it's Stephen Bunting now with the darts. Heading into our second leg. Managing to take the advantage of the Jack Tweddell slip up on the doubles, despite being mean on the scores. As they always say, scoring for show, 60. Doubles for dough. That was the case in that first leg, but Tweddell now with a 60 against the 140 that Bunting has laid down with his first three.
$59.
Well, he was in command of that leg and then missed half a dozen darts at a double.
140.
Double four, double two, double one. Missing doubles all around the darting dial. And it was very costly indeed, as well you'd expect it to be. About
58. Against
a player of this elite level and world class in Stephen Bunting.
Certainly have to be on it from word go.
100.
Jack Tweddell at just 30 years of age. Comes in. Lost 6-3 against Michael van Gerwen in Players' Championship 1.
100.
Was Van Gerwen arriving into that first Players' Championship, having a lofty start to his year's campaign.
60.
As the PDC headed to the Middle East in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. Now Stephen Bunting setting up a run at this 144. Second dart is a treble. We'll go downstairs to tee this up in 16s, but no can do. Tweddell with a shot at 141. Treble 19 for 12s. Misses the 19 though.
121.
And now Bunting with a chance. Either 16, double 16. Could go 8 tops, but I think 16s are the destination. 32.
There it is.
Shot on the second leg.
No problem at all for Stephen Bunting on the outer ring.
$95.
Capitalising when it matters here, Stephen Bunting.
140.
Really does matter ultimately when it comes to winning games. Bunting knows that better than anybody.
115.
Strong visit for Tweddell. But Bunting dialed in the treble bed. Looking to follow this up.
85.
Last start a little disappointing though. Treads into the 85s.
95. $97.
Well, Stephen Bunting's made a habit of taking command of darts matches in 2026 and then failing to close them out.
134.
And he's very much in command of this match. Although Tweddell here has every chance of putting a leg on the board, but remember in leg one he missed half a dozen at a double, so no guarantee from 62 that he's going to get even
101.
anything more than one dart at a double. Double 16 off the accidental
30.
double 8. So another missed dart at double leaves him vulnerable. Double 12 for the bullet. Finds it.
Game shot on the third leg.
So it's been very much you miss, I hit darts from Stephen Bunting. Two of the legs, his opponents had darts or dart at double, and Bunting has taken full advantage of missed opportunities by Jack Tweddell.
123.
Really steamed on now, but Bunting. I think you're absolutely right as well, Rod. I think when we looked at the match with James Wade yesterday, where he prevented
100.
the 1,000 Players Championship wins for the machine, that was very much against the grain in terms of his glorious fight back, where they then were challenging one another over that final leg.
140.
Another ton 40 in from Bunting. Once again, favourite for this leg. Obviously carrying the dart
96.
for this one as well. Really, Tweddell needs to be breaking these ones down because this match is starting to slip away.
128.
Well, Bunting has broken the
115.
Tweddell throw twice in legs 1 and 3, held comfortably in leg 2, and should hold fairly comfortably here in leg 4.
70.
Leaves tops. His opponent not on a finish, but will be after these.
56.
But it's a long range finish and a difficult one. So Bunting for tops for 4 zip. Double 10.
$30.
The modern way is 54 tops. That's what he was attempting.
94.
Now, will Bunting split this 10 or go straight at the green bit adjacent to the double 20? Straight at it. And eventually
Game shot
straight
on
in
the
it.
fourth leg.
4-0.
Some wayward darts
43.
again from Tweddell. Do wonder whether the encounter's getting to him a little bit with Bunting taking that incredible 4-0 advantage. First start for Bunting in the treble says a lot, and
140.
certainly the third one to follow. 140 to kickstart this next leg. And this is Jack Tweddell's throw.
140.
Responds equally in measure.
$100.
Bunting will have the darts for the match should he break the Tweddell
92.
throw on this leg as well. So this is probably for Bunting just to clean up. This would be a great leg to win in that regard. Well,
And as far as Tweddell's concerned,
97.
to avoid the whitewash, which is his first priority, this is his best chance because he has the darts in this leg. Oh, and he's using them here.
125.
He's not out of this, is Tweddell, 101, because it's a tricky finish here for Bunting. Indeed, it will not be finished here for him.
48.
Jack Tweddell.
One for tops. Finds it. A lovely 101 checkout.
Finally gets himself off the mark. At a very crucial moment, but now he needs perfection.
140.
And ideally, to break the Stephen Bunting throw. He can't afford to be off the boil here, Rod.
No, he's pretty close to the point of no return here.
135.
Stephen Bunting has been good enough, often enough in this match.
140.
Two fantastic darts here for Tweddell.
180.
3 cracking darts from Tweddell. A 180 at a critical juncture in this match. At a critical point in this leg.
100.
And now to tee up a finish.
So he won't stay there. Looking for a third maximum of the match. Leaves 52, which he will get a look at if Bunting doesn't clean this up. Goes bullseye first. Double 18. Went the reverse route when most pros with his opponent on 52 would have gone treble 20 first, but Bunting had other ideas he didn't execute. Tweddell has.
Leg.
Well, my word. From 4-0 and looking likely to be, or certainly possible to be, 6-0. Suddenly Stephen Bunting is being asked a question or two.
96.
And the first break of the Bunting throw as well in this match. And that is ultimately what he has to do in order to win this game now. Can't afford now because Bunting's only 2 away.
140.
Well, Tweddell playing his best darts with his back against a wall here. From 4-0 down, he's won 2 on the trot.
96.
But he badly needs to hold here. If he can hold, he'll only be a leg behind. And he finds another maxi. That is his third. 2 of them have come in the last couple of legs.
And they've come when he's needed them the most as well. He'll have a finish.
95.
And it's a maximum finish for Bunting should he come back. But Tweddell has a chance. Not this
100.
time, but will leave tops. Needs Bunting to miss this. But Bunting for a 170 to once again break the throw.
That visit from Tweddell was probably enough, and now it is enough. Because Bunting will not be going fishing for the 170. So now
55.
This is for 3 consecutive legs of darts, would you believe? And there it is, no problem at all. The complexion of this contest looks very different from what it looked 3 legs ago when Bunting was 4-0 in front and looking to steamroller his opponent. It looked like being a regulation railroading. Now it looks something very different. So that
180
has changed the complexion back in Stephen Bunting's favour.
Very timely maximum this time for Bunting. Though I will say
44.
this, if Tweddell somehow, some way was able to steal this leg, well, that in itself would turn the tide of the match in itself to go back the way of Jack Tweddell. But Bunting with a second 180 in this leg alone. Leaves himself 141.
59.
For a potential shot at the 9-dart finish. First dart's in. Downstairs for 19s. Oh, just narrowly missing it. The wire separating the avenue into that treble 19, but now he'll tidy up.
89.
Well, it was a chance for a 5th 9-dart leg of his career, Stephen Bunting. Got 7 ninths of the way there. Either way, surely now going to wrap this leg up and move to within one of the match after surviving a mid-match scare from his opponent. Double 16. Double 8.
Game
Stephen Bunting leads Jack Tweddell 5 legs to 3. Needs one more.
Ultimately, still favourite for the match. It's got to be a flawless
75.
Run now from Tweddell to save himself in this Players' Championship Event 4 occasion here at Robin Park in Wigan. Bunting back in the trebles.
140.
And a valuable ton 40. Tweddell, of course, with the darts in this leg. And now throwing in the 60s and matching Bunting with a 140 of his own.
Well, he's faced with the prospect of winning 3 straight legs to win the match here. But remember, he was 4-0 down. He won 3 on the trot between
180.
legs 6 and 8. As he hits another 180, that is number 4. So this from here, every chance of being
92.
5-4 to Bunting from 4-0, which means Tweddell would have won 4 out of 5 legs.
42.
Not done yet by any manner of means as Stephen Bunting eyes up the fish. Another. Well, he's asked the question of Tweddell, can you check out 64, Jack, or do you want to shake hands and call it a day? 16 for tops.
24.
Bends the wire, but ultimately not enough not to deny Stephen Bunting at 3 at tops. Double 10.
30.
Well, can't close it out. Not yet, anyway.
Game shot.
He'll have to play another leg. Well, Jack Tweddell, in the first leg of the match, which he controlled, missed half a dozen darts and a double to win it. And that is looming large here because that's a 2-leg swing. Had he won that leg and Bunting obviously lost it, this game would have looked very different. We don't know what would have happened from there, but as it is,
91.
Stephen Bunting has 2 chances to win the match. He had 3 a moment or 2 ago, but he's lost one of them. He didn't win leg 9. If he wins 10 or 11, he's through. But that was a flaky finish to the
100.
match when he had 3 in hand looking at 40. And, sorry, George, he's found some ways to lose darts matches in recent weeks.
41.
A variety.
This will be a big break, a massive break of throw for Jack Tweddell if he can make it happen. But he is currently behind at the moment and showing no signs of 3-figure digits or 3-figure numbers.
137.
Bunting, another ton plus, 3 in succession in this leg. Tweddell unable to respond.
85.
Only the 1 treble. That's not enough. Bunting with a chance at 164. Won't panic though.
60.
Will leave 104 on his return. Tweddell a ways behind.
134.
Squeezes one in for double 12. And at the 4th time
Game
of asking,
shot and the match.
Stephen Bunting KOs Jack Tweddell.
Well, Jack.
Strange match. 4 straight legs at the start for Bunting. Tweddell enjoyed a mini fight back to get back to 4-3 and to 5-4, mind you, but it wasn't enough as Bunting, averaging just short of a ton, wins 6-4.